Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Big Bala Brands podcast. I am your host, Bala. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel from wherever you are in the world. Thank you guys for being here. And to everyone listening either on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or Spotify, thank you guys for tuning in again. Today's episode, I want to talk about something that we all experience in different ways. Consumerism. Consumerism is real. Consumerism happens. There's so many apps, there's so many more ways for us to buy things that we don't always need. I know because I am personally guilty of this. Many years ago, right before my college career, I was not a reader. I did not read a lot. And I started finding books that fit my taste at the time, which led to me ordering a lot of books all the time. And I did this for years. It became something where, I found the things I love to buy, that I started reading a lot more, which was great. Reading is phenomenal. It's good for your brain, good for learning things, good for just growing as a person. It's basically you have a conversation with someone else. Someone's giving you the gift of their experience and tools and everything. So I did this for many years. And it wasn't until maybe in the past year or two, I stopped buying books because I was like, is the title just appealing? The cover looks cool. People recommend it to me. And I just was like, do I really need this right now? And then I'm looking at it and I'm asking myself, do I read this fast enough to where I jump to the next book quick enough? So I started doing something where I'm like, okay, it's a great title. It comes highly recommended. But where am I at my life? Do I need this? And if I'm not finished with this book yet, why am I getting something that's going to sit on my shelf for who knows how long? And so I started asking myself these different questions, right? Do I need it? Is it just appealing? Is it going to sit on my shelf? Why am I buying this? Am I buying this just because it's cheap? Sometimes that's what happens. We look at the price, we're like, oh, it's on sale or something. We can just buy it and it just sits there. And nothing happens with it. Even if you're paying $2 or $5 or $10 or whatever. But I stopped doing that. I was like seeing so many books on my shelf and I just stopped buying them. And I let myself just go through the book, be done, and then get another one. Or look at the books I had on my shelf and be like, okay, you know what? The reason I'm sharing this is because we all have the tendency in different times, in different ways, to buy things. And sometimes we buy things because the price is cheap or it looks appealing, or maybe we're having a bad day and it gives us relief. I used to work in the malls. And I remember there was always a sign that would hang above in the hallway and it said retail therapy. And I'm like, oh my God, they're literally encouraging people to go buy things as therapy, right? To just go bargain hunting or go buy that thing that's nice and colorful, it looks cute on me, etc. And maybe that thing, it did look cute on you or good on you. And it's going to just sit in your wardrobe to use once a year. That is money sitting there doing nothing. Now, again, I'm not saying don't treat yourself to things. But nowadays we live in the world where you can literally buy anything with the click of your finger, right? Everyone has these machines, these tools where you just have eBay app, Amazon, whatever app out there that you can download and you can just click purchase is done. That's the world we live in, which means you're also giving someone else a job because they got to deliver it to you. But nonetheless, when I was very young, I came across a book by Mr. Wonderful Kevin O'Leary. And I remember one of the things he said in there was that the minute you're born, life is just designed to take money from you. And it's true. From the minute you're born, someone's got to feed you, shelter you, clothe you, everything. And then as you get older, you start going through life and seeing, okay, everything costs. But then when things cost, you have to work that much harder to comply with those costs. And so we don't always get trained to not be consumers, to be owners. So let me ask you, if you own like an Apple or I don't know, the kind of car you own, let's say, right? Look at the things that you own or not own, buy. Like you buy things, right? Look at the brands you buy. Do you own those too? And when I say that, do you own stock in that company? Because the idea is you need to stop being only a consumer and start being an owner. Don't consume everything because it's appealing, because everyone's out there is marketing to you 24/7. That's what ads are for, right? That's why everyone does it. Even in the coaching world, everyone is trying to sell you something. But there's a difference between buying something that helps you grow as a person, learn something new, be in the right community with people, things like that, versus just buying things because they're things, and things pile up in your house or your car, and the next thing you know, maybe you have 20 pairs of shoes, you have tons of jeans and clothes and all these things that, like, they're just things and they take up space, and now it gives you more choices, and too much choices can lead to I can't dress properly to go out tomorrow night or something because I can't decide. So it's important to realize that you can have very minimal. You don't need a lot of things. Sometimes living minimally is perfect. It's freedom. It's exhale. It's okay, I have 5 shirt choices. I have to just put one on and be done with it. But we're designed to be consumers. We are trained to be consumers. Everywhere you go, it's this, the billboards here, the sign there, the appealing thing on Instagram, the hey, buy this now because it's this price and it'll go up in 24 hours, or it's Christmas time and everything's going on sale, or it's Valentine. There's always things in our faces that are basically telling us to buy. And when those things come, we have to naturally ask ourselves the questions. Why do I need this? How much is this going to cost me? How many hours did I have to work to buy this item? Is it really going to make me happy? Is it going to serve a purpose? Like, sometimes if I do buy gifts, I would like to buy something that maybe something somebody can use every single day, something that's of value. Like, over 10 years ago, I bought a crock pot for like $100, and I still use it to this day. That means over the 10 years, I have spent collectively $10 a year owning that. Worthwhile purchase. I use it all the time. So look at the things you're buying. Do they help you, relieve you? Do they make life faster for you? Do they solve a problem for you? Is it useful every day? Versus things that just don't matter, right? But we like to give ourselves the excuse that, oh, because it's cheap, because it's on sale, because it's cute. Or maybe we're going to put it in storage and hope that one day we can give it as a gift. So these are things that we just need to be aware of. And again, I'm not saying don't go buy anything. We all need to buy things, but things that we need every single day. Because otherwise, we develop this habit wherein we accumulate over time, and then we're like, where did all this stuff come from? Try this exercise. Pretend you were going to move out, let's say tomorrow or in a week, right? Let's say you're moving in 24 hours. And then see how quickly you can move out. How quickly everything in your household, you could easily move out. And then you start to see, okay, what is this? This has been sitting in a box for how long, right? You kind of start to see how much stuff you really have. And it's just stuff. It's stuff in your life you don't always need. I've done that before where I literally look at my apartment and I'm like, if I want to move out really quick, what in here do I absolutely need to take with me? What is part of my daily life that I use, or weekly? What can I not have? And it makes all the difference, because I'm like, okay, I don't need that. That's been here for too long. Throwing that away. This is expired. Or this is just really old or something like that. It's okay if you want to buy something for a little higher price, because that means there's generally value behind it and it's quality. Like, I bought a pair of shorts from Lululemon like many years ago. They were a little pricey, but they were quality, and I still use them to this day as swimming trunks, or like when it's hot out from the gym or whatever. Those are the things that they're durable, they're there forever, and I don't have to repeat buying things over and over. So look at these things in your life. And remember, you don't have to be a consumer 24/7. But life just wants to make you buy stuff. And then when you keep buying stuff, you're just spending money that you got to work hard for. That's your time. You are literally giving your time to an item. That is what's happening. And yes, people like to decorate and make their house comfortable and their cars comfortable and all these things, and that's great, man. I'm not saying don't do it. Just saying be aware that when do you not see something that makes you want to go buy, and why do you want to buy it? And sometimes those are really hard questions to ask, because I went through that with buying a book. I really started asking myself, I have books I haven't read in years. I have a bunch of books on my list, and I started just going and eliminating it. I'm like, I'm never going to read this. I'm not going to read this. It sounds cool, but I've also ordered books where I'm like, it sounds great, but I start reading this, I'm like, this is really boring. So I really have to, like, where am I in my life right now? Where am I working towards, and get something that aligns with that. But again, we always come up with excuses. We come up with reasons, right? We try to in ourselves not like break the pattern or that habit in that moment, because we're just trying to justify it. And the world doesn't care, because let's be honest, the world has created millions of consumers. Like, I think there's a movie called Shopaholic with Fisher. Confessions of a Shopaholic. Imagine being that person where you're just going out every weekend or every day and just buying stuff, and all you have is bags in your hands. Dude, this is crazy. This is a problem. This is an addiction in and of itself. But it's not always because we're trained to be consumers. It's because something inside of us needs to be fulfilled, needs to be happy, right? We want that joy, and we're finding it in items, things that cost, versus find something else that actually is more beneficial, much better for you. And I don't know, go do something that is an experience. Go spend money on an experience, something you'll never forget, but it's not a thing. So it really drives me crazy, because again, I used to work in the malls, and I was late teens, early 20s, and I'm like, there's people that are just swiping. And a lot of times when customers are doing this during Christmas time, they didn't even look happy. It was like you were obligated to buy something for someone, no matter the cost or the price. And I'm like, why are people doing this? Granted, for me, I was getting paid, but at the same time, I was like, why are people just swiping away? You don't look happy buying this stuff. And at the time, I was like selling calendars. I'm like, you're just going to put this on the wall and look at it every week, every month, or not even. So it's clearly there's not true happiness in it all the time. We're not finding that. But again, it's a holiday thing. Every time Christmas and holidays come around, oh, you got to go buy it. Amazon's got Prime Day deals. Hey, not right now only, you can be part of this club and everything. I'm like, but do I really need it? It sounds fancy. It's a shiny object. I really don't need this stuff. But also give yourself the pause. Pause for 24 hours. Wait for 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, whatever you need to do. And really be like, I've done this before, where I will pause before making that purchase, and I will wait till the next day. And if it's still on my mind, I'm like, okay, let's go back to that item for whatever reason. But a lot of times it just doesn't. That thought goes away, I forget about the item, which means only in that moment that I even consider it. And then later I'm like, I actually didn't need it, and I'm fine. I don't regret not buying it. But there's been times I'm like, damn, why did I buy that? Everyone goes through it. So don't beat yourself up about it. Don't be hard about it. Like, it's normal. But first is, you got to be aware of what's going on. And then you got to ask yourself some either tough, hard questions or funny questions. Like, why am I buying this? Is this important to me? Is there a reason why I'm looking at this? Whatever comes to you. But realize that is not going to bring you happiness for the rest of your life. That thing it's always really a temporary moment you have. And like with books, I love books because if I find the ones that I love, I will read them. They bring me into the world of storytelling. I learn something, grow, ideas, all that. So there's things that you buy that are very beneficial for you. But please, just like, I was at a store the other day and I see a giant TV for $5,000. And I was like, what? $5,000 for a TV? Who the hell would spend money on this? But there's people who would. There's people who will go into debt for that, put it on a buy now, pay later. That's a used car for someone. That's maybe a down payment on a bad house. That could go to paying someone's credit card bill off or something. $5,000 for a TV. Are you kidding me? I was like, wow. And that shows how much I go into stores very often. I'm like, this is crazy. But you go into stores and what do you see right away? Sale, price, this, that. And you're like, oh my God. So anyways, consumerism. It's, I don't even know how to describe it, but I'm like, wow, this is like a real, non-real problem that we all have because we just love to consume so much. And it just piles up in our life, man. It just drains you, because then now you have a whole decision to make about buying something. Just go your day without it. Anyhow, I would say that's my TED Talk for today. Thank you for watching this. And if anything resonates with you, if you want to just leave me any feedback, whatever, go ahead and comment below. Hit subscribe below. Follow me on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. It's the same name, Big Bala Brands Podcast. I come on every week. Thank you guys so much. Till next time, Bala out.